Surprise your teachers. Surprise for the author, surprise for the reader.
Why did you become an author?
Oh, good question. Because I had stories I wanted to tell. And then once I started writing, so like when I started writing, I wasn't very good at it. But once I started and actually got good at it, I realized it was actually really good fun. And it's really interesting, Ash, because when you start writing and you find that you like writing, you just want to write more. And to be honest with you, like writing takes courage as well. Like it'd be pretty scary to say, all right, I'm going to spend 2 hours writing a story here and I'm going to give it to someone and get them to read it and hope they like it. So it's pretty gutsy. It's tough and it's about courage. You know, they reckon playing football is about having courage and basketball and chasing something. But I think writing is just as courageous. So it's a little personal test for me as well most days.
How do you get the original idea for a book? Like, how do you get that idea for a book?
It's a really good question. And ideas come from weird places. So the Pirates for Atticus, I just love the idea of a kid, say like you, or probably more like that boy on your right shoulder in the puffy jacket. Yeah, him. I thought, imagine him gets his own pirate ship, and then what would he do with it? And where would he go? And then he'd go, the rest of you as a crew, and you'd go sailing together. So I love that idea. And then the other day I was at a school, and there's this kid sitting there, and on his knee, he had 2 scabs on his knee. And I said, what happened to your knee? And he goes, he just laughed. And the kid next to him says, oh, it wasn't his best day. So I went, wouldn't it be great to have a kid who has a story about not his best day? So what would happen if it wasn't your best day? You're probably going to end up with scabby knees. So they come from weird ideas, weird places.
What would your advice be to someone who was looking to become an author?
It's a really, really good question. And the advice is, if you want to become an author, you have to write. Like you actually have to write. I know that sounds so simple, but like if you wanted to play footy, if you wanted to be a wallaby, for instance, it's not enough to just like playing footy and then you turn 18 and there's a wallaby jersey when you wake up one morning. So you've got to practice and practice. So if you want to be an author, you just write. And then you find out when you make mistakes, you go, oh, okay, I learned from that. And then you don't do that again, or that was a good idea, so I'll try that again. So it's practice, 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 and enjoy it while you're doing it.